feels. I find it so amazing how you still exhibit love even though you've been hurt too many times. Beautiful black woman, I see the stars in your complexion and the moon in your eyes.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. This is day 2 of SheSeeks, 5 ways to ensure your 2019 would be the best. Y'all know what oppressors hate? Oppressors hate shit they can't control. You can't control me! Boo boo! Go underground. Make moves in silence. Do your shit, kings and queens. Our time is coming. This video is brought to you on the basis of manifesting things you want to see. I wanted to make this video to, try to give people an insight to how I deal with things in my life or how I make decisions. And yeah, basically for 2019, I comprised a list of things that I wanted to see for myself, and I'm going to share those things with you guys and break them down to how they align with me and my personal journey, my personal walk with, realizing my purpose, my walk with God, and, aligning myself with Him. So these are all things I'm doing to do that, and it's for the betterment of self. I went into 2018 with the mindset that I was going to find better for myself, that what I was dealing with in my life in 2017 was not me. It was not me, something that it was not for me. It was something that I had to go through and something that I had to learn. And so in 2019, I'm taking everything that I've learned so far to make even better plans and even bigger moves for myself. The first thing on my list for ensuring your 2019 is the best would be to get a visual of everything you want to see. Okay, and from this dream board, you will put things that you want to manifest in your 2019, things that you want to see for yourself, things or changes you want to make for yourself. I just got a piece of paper like so, and I just wrote a bunch of things that I wanted to see for myself in 2019. It's kind of what I would say would be a map of what I want to do. On the back are my goals, and on the front are like things I actually want to, by the end of the year, would have gained. So I'm just going to name a few. I have endurance, stability, and control. So I'm going to start with endurance and why endurance made my 2019 list. So something I learned about myself in 2018 was that I love to be involved. I will do any and everything, just to say I did it. Just to, get on top of things. And a lot of times I take on more than I can handle. I jump into things off back. Bree, can you do this? Yes, I can. I've asked to do several things, and a lot of times I don't make it to the end because I am a quitter. If you're a quitter out there, if you're somebody out there that quit stuff when it gets too hard, hey, I'm the same way. So in 2019, I want to start enduring things, sticking it out, working it out, getting through the end of it, even if I don't want to do it. Because I could learn something. I could take something from that. Endurance brings you gain. Endurance either teach you a lesson, like maybe that's not for you, but you stuck it out and you had the opportunity to see, no, this is not for me. So the next word that I put is stability. And I put stability on my list because I am, coming into that point in my life where I want to be independent. I don't want to depend on others. I take care of myself now. I feed myself. I make sure I get to school and work on time. Yes, I stay with someone. I'm living with my grandmother right now. But I strive to have my own. I strive for more independence in 2019 because, a lot of times when you don't like a situation, if you don't have the means or the ability to get out of that situation, there's no need to complaining. And so that's just what I told myself. I can't get out of this situation I'm in right now because this is what I can afford. So I'm going to have to stick it out and get some stability to myself, get a budget. Because I don't know how to budget. I just spend money. I'm definitely an impulse shopper, and I want to change that about myself. Something that I noticed that I want to change. And I feel like working on my stability will greatly impact my finances. It will greatly impact my relationships with people. I think the last word I said was, I really don't know, but I'm gonna go with control, self-control. Control got put on the list because I am a very, very, very emotional person. I take a lot of things very personal, and I shouldn't, because how people treat you are a reflection of how they feel about themselves. So I may be kind all the time to people. I may be, you know, really sweet to people. But if somebody turn on me, if somebody say something to me, oh, I'm going 50 bars. Like, and that's something I noticed about myself. It's like there's no in between. There's either calm Bree or who is she Bree. And I want to balance that out because it cuts ties like that. I know numerous amount of people that just literally won't kick it with me because they know how big Bree. Like, I started an organization at my previous college called Oops, and I know that I lost a lot of members because of my attitude. I know I lost a lot of people that would have joined because of my temperament, because I was so serious about it and the passion I had behind it. I would get upset when people would try to join and they didn't share the passion. But what I didn't understand was a lot of times people just want to be a part of something. And if you're speaking, you know, fluently, and if you sound or look like something they want to see, they're going to join your organization. They're going to join your organization. But what's going to keep them is how you interact and how you accept them. And that's something I learned, and I had to get control. I have to get control of my emotions in order to be able to better push out results. Because if I'm reacting to a situation with anger, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna, you know, fail because it's not on solid, plentiful ground. If y'all get what I'm saying, I use a lot of metaphors because I understand what I'm saying. But if I ever say something that you don't understand, feel free to comment or hit me up on my social media and, you know, ask for clarification. The next thing on my list is setting goals and give yourself a reasonable timeline. So, like I said, on the front is my 2019 and on the back is my goals for 2019. The first thing on my list for my 2019 goals was to record and post my first YouTube video. And I did. Number 1 has been crossed out. My last video was posted about 2 weeks ago, the first Friday in January. I think I'm going to just have to do the first Fridays of every month until I get a flow to this because, like I said, or may have not said, YouTube is not easy off the bat, you know, when you first get started. So yeah, get a full list of things you want to see in 2019 and not just buy a house, buy a car. You know, those are big goals, but you can have little goals like establishing a budget, filing taxes for the first time, like tracking your savings. These are all things that made my goals list because they will contribute to my wealth. They will contribute to my progress as a person. They will contribute to my opportunities in life. And those are all things I want to open and broaden for myself in 2019. Next thing I want to say to get your 2019 going is to put your physical and mental health first. I'm going to stop for a second because this is one of the most important features on my list. Mental health is one of the most important health, you know, issues in today's society. Because it doesn't necessarily have to be you getting sick. It can literally be your mind. And people nowadays need to realize the power our minds have. Our minds are constantly changing. They're very malleable. It's not worse, but it's they're more malleable when you're young, during child development stages, up to the ages of around 7. Your brain is constantly taking in information, constantly forming this information into who you are as a person. So a lot of people nowadays, as you get older and as your brain shifts consciousness or grows and learns new things, you return to things that happened to you in your past and you see how they shaped who you are. And this is why we have to put our mental health first, because that affects you. Depression is real. Your body can send you signs and you would never know because you're not conscious and aware of what's going on with you. When you're too focused on things around you, when you're distracted, when you are worried about who doing this, who doing that, when you're tuned and connected to things like social media, you never give your brain a break. You never give yourself time to develop and figure out who you are. Then you're not authentic. You're not being yourself. You're not being who you are, because That's not who you are. All these outside things have shaped you. So put your mental health first. Dig for your demons. Dig for your demons. We all have them. We all have things about us that we don't like. And you can't let it beat you. You can't be scared. You cannot. Fear is the number one thing that holds us back in life. Fear is mental. Like, nothing can happen to you that you won't let happen. Mental health has to be put first. You cannot have chaos in your life. You cannot have people changing your reality. Create your own reality. Create what you want. I can say, like, a year ago, I was really going through it, and I couldn't figure out why. I couldn't figure out why things just wouldn't. I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't eat, and I couldn't figure out why. It's like no one's doing anything to me, and I had to realize I'm doing this to myself. I'm loathing. I'm crashing myself down with the things that I'm thinking. Somebody will say something to me that I think is true. How do they know me better than me? How I'm gonna let this person tell me about me? You don't know me. I don't even know me. So how I'm gonna let you tell me about me? And that's something I had to realize. How you think about yourself, how you view yourself, how you view the world. It can all be changed to what you want it to be. If you take the time to dig and learn who you are as a person. Shout out to Lanaya. These earrings faho. But anyways. Yeah. Next thing is physical health. Physical health being getting out of bed, filling your schedule up, exercising, and not necessarily physically exercising, getting on the treadmill. You don't have to do that, but go for a walk around the block. Don't just sit in the house all day. People who sit in the house for 48 hours, how? No way. No way. No way you're using your potential. And we are infinite beings. We all have a purpose in this world. We all have artistic and creative values to us. We all must contribute to society in some way, form, or fashion. If not, if you don't want to contribute to society, don't. But shut the fuck up complaining about what's going on. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. You mad? You mad? I don't care. What are you doing to change it? So like I said, back to physical health. Get outside. Do things better for yourself, you know. Breathe in air. Get fresh air. It's very essential to you. Sunlight is essential to you. Know yourself. Get physical. Get active. So that you can get control of self. Fourth thing on my list. Staying motivated and disciplined. So, you've got a visual of everything you want to see. You set goals. You put your mental and physical health first. And now, it's up to you to stay motivated and disciplined. It's up to you to stay focused. Because you have a mission now. You have a plan. And without motivation and without discipline, you will never reap results. For a long time, I was looking for the approval of others. I was looking for that clap, that slap on the back, that you can do it. But I wasn't telling myself that. I was so insecure and worried that I wasn't putting in enough effort. Once I got out of that state of thinking and started telling myself, you know what? You that bitch.
You literally the shit to me, girl.
I wake up every morning and tell myself that because I am multidimensional. I am more than anything someone that can ever see. What you see right now, I'm more than this. I'm bigger than this. And this pretty hot. This pretty hot. And so you telling me I'm more than that? Oh yeah, sign me up. So yeah, that's what this journey taught me. That's not what I did. Sign it out line. I'm down. I'm down to meet Brianna. I'm down because that bitch cold. She cold. Been conditioned to accept what's given to us. But moving forward in 2019, we're creating our own reality. We're changing things about us. We're changing the way we view things. We're seeing things. We're opening our minds in 2019. We're being great because we are great. We came from empires. We were kings and queens, baby. Let's go. We ain't got time. We ain't got time. And my last thing I want to put out there, and this is, you know, important as well. Y'all probably may have heard it. But be in competition with yourself. I can't stress that enough. There's too much. There's a lack of individuality in this world. Everyone is riding waves and trying to do everything the next person doing, and that's not true. Every person in this world has a purpose. You can't complete somebody else's purpose because God didn't give you the tools. I can't draw, so I'm not about to go be Picasso. I'm not about to do what Picasso do, think like a Picasso think, or participate in the activities that Picasso participate in, because I am not a painter. I'm a vocalist. I am an educator. So I'm going to talk to people who want to hear what I have to say. I'm going to read this book that has a lot of information to give me. Speaking of books, book of the day, The Hate You Give. If you've seen the movie, you've seen the movie, but you need to get this book. This book goes way deeper into the movie. If the movie fueled your fire, the book will definitely get you right together. My kings and queens, check this book out. The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. #1 New York best time seller is a best time seller. All my videos will have either a book of the day or song of the day, because I'm trying to get y'all hip. I'm trying to wake y'all up, and I'm going to do whatever I can to get to you. Like I said, get a vision of everything you want to see. Set goals for yourself. Put your physical, mental health first. Stay motivated. Stay disciplined, and be in competition with yourself. Super excited to be here with you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you liked the video, if you didn't, let me know what you think. Any feedback is welcome. And guess what? If you like, subscribe. If you like, subscribe.
Girl,